Hello there, people. Welcome to this lovely day. Welcome to the stream. In any case, this how to play. I'm carry on with it. So for people who doesn't know it, for novices, so we carry on, people. We carry on. We'll show them what we can. We'll show them what we have, and how to do this and how to do that. So, but in any case, welcome nonetheless. Let's carry on. Let's see what happened here last time. Alright, so last time I took over this little town, Alalia, a Etruscan city, so town. I took it over, so they are finished now. I also took over basically a couple of places now, so I've got one province under my control. But this garrison's got now the plague, so we can't do anything for them at the moment. So we have to wait. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end our turn and carry on like that. There we go. And if you guys have any questions or anything to ask me, please feel free to ask me anything you like. I'm always open for suggestions. If you want to know about anything like that or anything about the game itself. But please do feel free to talk to me. And yeah, back to normal streaming time. So things are back to normal again. So well, that's good news in a certain sense. Alright, let's see here. Alright, now what happens here now is again, for those, just to recap, this is what you get after you do a research. It tells you what you did research and what is now available for your faction. So yeah, boiling well. All right. So and then the plague is still sad part. It's still up there. It's still decimating people and the army or the legion. So which is sad. All right. So that's that. But you can see they've got the skulls on there. So they're on disease. That's the problem. Alright, so now we go surplus Italia. Let's have a look here. Now we got these little anvils. Now we have to decide where do we gonna do what. I decided now here I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna put a Mars there, and there's a Mars over there. So but I'll put another field over there so we got enough food production there. Only reason for that is so they can defend themselves. But I can't do anything now at the moment until that plague is dissipated, so we will have to wait. Alright, so let's have a look here. Let's go back to my research because the research is done, so I have to research now. So let's see here. I can do ammunition stores. That's my next one I'm going to do before I go over to the I'm gonna say the philosophy, the economy, and the construction things of the build. So all right, well we start off there. Then the next turn, after 3 turns, we can start doing that. All right, so let's have a look here. This one says household expands, just basically politician, Praetorian Guard, according to those skills. So you got a skill, do skill there. Attrition, that's again basically meaning the legion I've got there is basically getting decimated a bit. Alright, so alright, fair enough. But in any case, let's carry on. Let's do another turn around.
Come now, let us debate this matter like civilized men, and then realize that a treaty would be sensible.
Alright, they want a non-aggression pact. I'm not interested because I have a plan, so I need to take that.
I spoke with honesty, and this refusal is my payment. Such is the will.
There is much merit in a treaty.
Yeah, I'll take.
So speak the wise at our temples.
Alright, let's just take it in case for now. We can do that, why not? I have no interest in Africa at the moment, so I don't need to worry about them. Increase in. Alright, so basically, this is giving me. This is his increase in rank. It gives the person's name. It's Bacillus Janus Barabitus. He's a veteran, so that's basically that veteran officer there. He's alright, let me just show you guys something. It's interesting. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just quickly do that, you go back again into details, agent, and you just upgraded that. But I want to show you something, guys. As you can see here, my legion's getting chevrons now. Over here. That means they're getting experience. They got silver chevrons, so they're getting more and more and more experience. So that's good. Under construction, Alalia. Is this down a little here? Let's see what I got. Nah, nothing there I need to worry about. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so that's that. Alright, the plague has dissipated, so that's better. So now they can start getting better. The only reason why I haven't why I didn't accept the alliance sort of thing there, because I want to take over that territory there, because if I need to take over all three of these cities, the city and these three towns, in order for me to gain another province. So hopefully we can do that, but we'll see. Well, now I'm going to go back to my family matters and see what's going on here. Maybe she can get married now. Okay, hopefully she probably could. Yes, she can. Here we go. Now she got a husband now, so that's good. Alright, so that's that. I still can't do anything there. I wanted to basically get him. There's nothing I can do there. As you can see there, if I press on the character, what I want to do is adopt. That's declare here, adopt somebody, but it doesn't give me the function to do that yet. So hopefully I can get that, so I can just adopt him. So, but in any case, at the moment I can't do it. So it's a bit of an issue, but it's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right, so. Let's restart basically in our turn.
Carthaginians love trade. Do your people?
Yes, we can do
Our
trade.
agreement will bring much joy to our people.
Yes, our agreement can bring much joy, but not for you, but for me. Oof.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not proposing marriage now, am I? There will be no Harridan mothers-in-law.
No, I'm not interested in a treaty with you guys, not at the moment. Welcome, welcome to the stream, people. Welcome, welcome. I do that on purpose because I don't want to have a treaty, because I want to take Genua. Or what it says here. Okay, now it gives me the following. Increase in rank. Postimia Sculpia, that's that spy. That's her. You go to agent details, so she can upgrade as well. So I'm going to upgrade it now. So she's now fully upgraded on all those three things, which is a good thing. That means she's getting better. And whatever she needs to do. Alright, Fields of Mars. That's over here. So I can have a bigger garrison there, so which is a good thing. So they can defend themselves better. Alright, so we have a look now. What is going on over there? Alright, so let's see the naval ships here. Let's have a look here. See if I can just get some more naval ships. No. I have to wait before I can do anything. Alright, so there we go. You have to be patient so we get something better. I can add more ships to it, so that's what I want to do. I need to get some infantry, some marines, because I don't want to. That's another thing, guys. You only use mercenaries in absolute need. Don't permanently use them because they cost a lot of money. They're going to cost you money to update. Okay, now this one says research complete. Ammunition stores, use the mighty engine when you need nothing. Alright, so basically it says basically you got that, it's a 1 TSC, so basically you're getting ready to defend your cities better. Alright, let's have a look here now. Then next one, construction, we'll do that in a minute. Let's look at now into the next economy. I'm going to start researching iron tools and construction. And then I'll go back. After I did all that, I'll start again on this side. Work all my way through to that end. And then the last time, I'll go all through all everything like that sort of thing. That's how I do it. But you play the game as you want to play it, guys. It's your decision how you play it. Alright, Alaya has a dry dock now. Alright, which is good. That means I can get better ships. But I hope it is. Yes, I can. Alright, I'm gonna get to REI because I need them to basically help me. I'm going to use them to invade that Genuia. But then I'm going to show you something about the ships, the ballista ships, how you can use them to your advantage as well. So, okay, but in any case, I just want to check something out. Oh yes, I can embezzle funds again. Alright, that's nice. Okay, now I can't get them to adopt them, which is sad, which is a problem. I want to adopt them so I can get them into my family there. Maybe they can adopt, I don't know. Nope. Alright, but let's have a look here. All that is fine. Alright, so let's see. See if I can send him off to somewhere. Alright, he can go there. So you can go there. You can't go anywhere except for that and that. Alright, then we have to go back again. Change. Again. Our turn. In our turn. Just don't have enough funds. That's the problem. If you don't have enough funds, you can't send them out on missions. Which that's the only thing I don't like about it. But in any case, it's just what it is. A noble death. Who's died? Alright, let's just see. Okay, the coin and the ferryman. Alright, it's a naval ship. The Papria. Let's give him a new commander. Right, give him a new commander. Allied Forge. Household expand. Alright. Lucius Cornelius Scipio, General Galliper, good seat and trustworthy. Authority. Okay, you get that. Household expand. Praetorian Guard. Okay, political intrigue. Okay. Alright, so I'm starting to get my naval ships up to standard, so that's good. That's good. But we still have a lot to go, far to go. Alright, I need to get these guys back to...
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, they're already there. Alright, I'm not going to attack Massilia yet. I'm just going to send them over there.
Ready
For now. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, from that side. Alright, nice, 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 nice. Alright, let's go back again. Let's send him there. Let's send her. Athens. Alright, it does make a difference. Yeah, you can see it brings it up a bit. The gravitas with them, so the better relationship with them, so you don't have a civil war. So only ones I need to upgrade a bit more is Junior and Papyria, but it's fine. Alright, so here we go. And turn again. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me about how to play. If you want to know something, if there's something that you want to get a hold of, or an idea you want to know, or something about the game that you always thought of and want to ask a question about how to play it, please do so. Feel free to ask me. That's the idea why I'm doing this, so you guys must just feel free to ask. Alright, so it gives me a political intrigue. It says your political, that's now, remember I send them off to missions now. Political intrigue has developed. The diplomatic mission, that's the guy Scipio Asania, House of Cornelia. He went to the other day. Has betrayed you and technology penalty, so he is an idiot, so I don't like that. That backfired against me. Alright, the next one was his wife went to Athens and returned accompanied by a famous scholar. Increased research rate for civil technology tree. Alright, that's cool, I like that. Iron tools has been researched. Alright, that's also nice. Well, let's just see, construction. Veltari. That's all up to standards. Veltari. Household expands. Okay, really to the rally to the standards. Well, that just means he's now a dictator again. Household expands. Alright, so that's the nice thing. Shipwright, okay, cool. Alright, that's nice. Alright, so that's basically all my information I needed to know about my events and family and all that jazz. I have to research something again, so that research is done, so we're going on to the next one. Common weights and measurements, so this helps with building and stuff, so alright, let's go there. Always have to be a good measurement. Alright, let's send the troops
At your command.
to there.
Advance. Ready for further orders.
Alright, so let's see it. Now the Delmente. Oh, I can just do that.
March.
Let's
Get
make a
the
fort.
stakes up.
Let's make a fortification there. Let's defend that section there. Alright. Now, I'm going to go into diplomacy. And I'm going to declare war on them.
Well met, friend. Sit, and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Let's see. Make a client stay, defensive and non-aggressive pact. Cancel trade, break them. Military access. Alright, so how do I get break? What am I gonna do? Break cancel non-aggression pact. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, I'm cancelling that.
Our wise...
Right, now they're angry with me. That's good, that's good, that's good to know. Declare war. Right, so I declare war on them now, so that's fine. But they know they're angry with me, but it's cool as well. I don't mind. They're angry. It's fine by me. But it is now time to expand my territory a bit, because I need more income and better places. So that's also another thing about playing this game. You have to consolidate your areas, but also move forward. Or what's going on over here? Cornelia. Oh, Libya has died. Alright, okay, fair enough. Alright, my main character has passed away. Alright. Alright, I can adopt now. I'm gonna adopt him. Alright, she's now over there, but she's on the other side. Yeah, don't worry about her. I'm gonna get something there. What's going on over here? She's 39, so she can still get a child, so she can still do something. They still can do something there. So, alright, I need some children, I need some men to fight for me. Alright, so that's cool. Amelia. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, I'm going to end the turn. Don't know why it's going into bad money. Something's wrong there, but I'll sort it out. But in any case, yo, Mr. Turbo, welcome to this How to Play stream, sir. You like to give a comment as well? You can be part of it if you want to.
Doing your How to Play, so I just wanted to drop by and show some love. Everybody comment, like, and subscribe to Mr. Suds, the man.
Alright, so looks like these guys want a peace treaty Dalmate. I'm not going to give them a peace treaty so they can go jog off. In any case, welcome, Mr. Turbo. Are you still at work, sir, or you just finished work?
Yeah, I'm still working. I'm still working right now, but I came home because I'm like on the lunch break.
Treasury to cover
Oh,
costs.
nice.
You can ensure your provinces are taxed
Hunted,
effectively
recruited,
by ensuring
okay,
their settlements are upgraded to the highest available levels.
Alright, people, now it says here, war declared. Massilia has declared war on the Insubres. That means they want to take more territory in the territory I am in at the moment, so they are really jogging off into my territory. Magna Gracia, that's the one in the bottom, yeah. As you can see, there's an anvil again, so basically this town has grown up or enlarged, so I need to do something there. So I've got undeveloped land, so I'm going to develop it. So what I'm going to do there, what am I going to do? Not much, because I don't have much money. Why I don't have much money, I don't know. So that we have to figure out as well. But I think it's to do with all the amount of ships I've got. But in any case, fine. Alright, now I'm going to do a naval battle. I have no choice. I have to send them in there. Let's see, household expands. Trade forsaken by their masters. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to strike them. A bit of a naval battle for you, Mr. Turbo, if you're interested. If you're still around, sir. Welcome. I see more people have joined me. Welcome to the stream, people.
Nice.
Yes, and me and Flactor had a good game last night. I went a bit further on with that Gates of Hell.
Good.
I develop a few more.
You have recruited
basically,
so many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep.
Alright, people.
Capturing new territory would spread the cost as well as putting your troops to
I
good
got another
use.
order. I gotta go.
Alright, no problem.
I'll get with you sometime. Have fun, bud.
Yeah, no worries. Just join up whenever you're ready, my man. Don't worry about it. Alright, people. It says here I've got so many units now, so it's bugged. My economy is buckling. What does it mean? It means I've got too much units to. Then it basically. It costing me money. As you can see there in the red, I'm actually in the debt. But it's fine. I'm going to use it temporarily for my advantage. I just need to get in there.
We must rest a while.
So, what are we going to do? We're going to just end our turn and hopefully something's changed. Oh, my script. Alright, let's just do another double cropping. So I'm researching one more there. There we go. Treasury's empty. Yes, I understand that. It's fine. I notice. I'm not stupid. I can see. I can see that. Rome is in a problem. Financial issues. But it's fine. We're going to sort it out in a minute.
Your faction is now bankrupt. There is no money left in your treasury.
Rome.
But there are several things you can do to reverse the situation.
Yes, there's a
Raise
plenty.
taxes if possible. establish further trade agreements and trade routes, or disband unused units.
Alright, now I can't disband unused units because that's a problem. But what I can do is do this, special funds. But there is none. But that's bad for the politics in that sense, but it's fine, it's not a problem, we can sort it out in a minute. Alright, now what we need to do here is, let's do this. Let's make it consecrate the ground, let's give it a temple there, let's build a temple. Alright people, now I'm going to do the following, I'm going to use my navy to attack a town, it's called Genua. So there we go. I declare war on them. Declare war. And here we go. Alright, so here we go. That's what they got there. I'm going to fight them now. So let's fight them. With the naval battle. Now I'm going to show you guys something how you invade a town with the naval ships. Hello. Yo, Nocti. Welcome, welcome.
Yep.
Yo, Kid Turbo, you're back, sir.
I figured I would get on my phone. Came on my phone while I do it.
Oh, fair enough. At least now you can have a look and I can explain to people the naval battle issue. Alright guys, now we got the following. It's the same as any normal land battle. You got your weather condition there. You got dry weather, which I prefer, which is good, so you don't have to wait or anything. But you can wait, but if you wait now in dry weather, it's just going to be miserable weather maybe, and you're gonna. But why you want to wait? Only do that when you got bad weather and you don't want to fight in the rain, because that affects your fire. Basically, when you got ballistas to fire, fireballs and stuff like that, that affects that. So that's why I like dry weather. All right, so I'm going to say start deployment. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the next one. Now, as you can see here, I've got ballista ships here. I'm going to take these ballista ships to one side. I have a reason for that, because I'm going to use them now. And I'm going to split the navy up into two sections. You want to ask me why? The only reason for that is, if they are in two sections, they're going to attack them from, basically you're splitting their forces basically. So they can attack from different directions. Alright, let's see what happens now. So I'm going to say start the battle. Alright, so let them fire. Alright, let them go like that. Alright, let's strike them. Let's get these guys going. This is bigger ship, so I can get better, how can I say, better results. Come on guys, sink them, don't let them get to you. Alright, so I can do emergency. Come on, come on, come on. Battles to fight now. Or let's just get these ballista ships in that position.
Our general is under attack.
Come on guys, let's get them.
Assault ships ready to attack. Romans ready for duty. At your command. Support ships.
Come on, come on, come on.
I'll be back.
Yes, be back.
Weapons ready.
Come, 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 come. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Move out. Ships waiting. General.
Let's sink these ships and get them done, son.
Ships waiting.
Let's get them done, son.
Sons of Mars.
Oh, that ship is sunk.
Orders. Our missiles await your orders. Assault ships ready for orders.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yes, we sunk that ship. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I have to be careful.
At your command.
Alright, I got all the
Support
ships sunk.
ships.
Alright,
Ships
now I have to get
reporting.
these guys on land as quickly as possible before the ship sinks. Alright, now we got them there so they can land. Alright, I defeated their navy, so that's a good thing. I defeated their naval ships, so there we go. And then I'm landing these puppies over here on this side over here. So the only reason why I'm splitting them up is because I don't want them to be caught on one side of things or catch in a specific area. But in any case, there we go. Now what I'm using these ships now for, these ballista ships, is to fire like on land units now and keep them under suppression. That's the next step of tactics here. And it's like you have artillery ships, artillery on the sea. That's basically what it is.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, enemy general is dead. That's good, that's good. Already sunk. I haven't lost the ship yet, so I won this battle. Or are they in position now? Oh yeah, just another thing, guys. It's always prudent. You can in the beginning have lower quality type ships. I know people like just a lot of missile ships and stuff, but I prefer infantry, proper infantry ships that got marines on it, because sometimes you get boarded and you want to basically have a strong unit, basically to defend. But in any case, I'm just saying. Alright, you can see now they're firing on the land units. Now I'm going to show you guys another trick you can do here. You can click on the ship, and then you click on the bottom. You can see on the bottom it says cinematic mode. You can click on cinematic mode. That means you get direct access to the catapults. Or the, as you can see there, you can fire. You can use them, direct them, and fire with them. And what I'm doing now at the moment, there we go. What a good shot. Let's do it again. See, maybe I got a good shot again. Barely. But it's okay. Alright, and you just press escape and you get out of that motion there. Alright, so but you can have direct access to your ballista ships if you want to. It's the same as your land units. Alright, let's just get the velites out of the way. I don't want them to get involved in that combat, because they are not combat units, they're not hand-to-hand combat units. Velites in their position. Or the ships are dropping off the infantry, so that's a good thing. Get my Triaria in their position. Alright, we got them all in positions. Get them in position. Alright, here we go. Come on, guys, that's the other thing. They are very clumsy, these ships. Just don't think they are the best of the best. They are very clumsy. Goodbye. Alright, so now I'm in a battle over here, so in any case, I just need to put this on pause for a second, guys. Just give me a minute. I just need to go help my mother quickly there. Just hang on, I'll be back. What's right, mommy? Alright, people, I'm back. Resume the battle. Let's carry on. Sorry about the inconvenience, but that is what it is. That's part of my life. Any case, welcome, welcome. Alright, so here we go. Alright, that ship is landing, so
One of our
basically...
units has used all its ammunition.
But they are getting pummeled there by the... I'm not too worried about losses and stuff. It's not about how much you lose and stuff, but in any case, it is what it is. Somebody said, yeah, you should not split your forces. Yeah, you should not split your forces, but I do it on a purpose, but sometimes it helps. It gets them to send everything they got to the opposite side, but in this case, they didn't follow through. Alright, fair enough.
Quick march! Think forward! Elites! Happy to serve Rome!
Alright, let's bring our ships back here again. Sail there. And give a bit of cover fire. Alright, these guys are all landed, so they can come back in again. From the back. Let's get them all. Let's get them all. China. Let's get them all. All right. This ship's gonna...
Artillery ships reporting!
Let's get them in position there. Reverse, boys. All right. So what's going on here? They are still coming. All right. They're a bit slow, the GREI, but they are willing and able to get there. All right. So let's just put it a bit faster speed. That knocked you left, Turbo. Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He said he was going to be right back.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got them now cornered here. So basically, that's what happens. You see, that's why I got it from the other side. So if they run away, I don't know why they want to try take on a fresh unit, but fair enough. Alright, now I have to move my ships away because they're going to kill my general if I leave them in that position, and my soldiers unnecessary. But no need. In battle, decisive victory. I took over the town, so basically that's what I wanted. So we got it. But I'm not at war with Massilia. It's fine. Don't mind. If there's any questions, people, please do feel free to type it in and ask a question. If there's something you want to know, please let me know. I will answer it with all gladness. If there's something about the playing of the game or something like that you want to know about movements, units, naval battles or anything, please let me know. I'll try my best to help you out. I'm not saying I'm the professional in a sense of I'm the best in the world or anything like that, but I know enough, so I can help you guys out with the most I can. Alright, now you see with a naval battle, it's the same as a land battle. You got three choices. Occupy, that's you don't gain anything from it. Money gained by looting, or you can get money gained by raising, but that's not as much, but you kill everybody. I'm just gonna loot it so you guys can see what the looting looks like. So there we go. I loot it, but I still occupy it. And there we go. I can have more armies now, so I'm go up in the Imperium, a bit in the bar higher. I can get one more spy, one more dignitary, two more dignitaries, a champion, extra champion, and more fleets, one more fleet. Alright, but in any case, here we go. So I need to do that, so I'm going to do it. And what sort of, okay, GGC, what do you mean to know who's who? What do you mean by who's who in the game? I mean, you talk about your enemies or your allies? what sense you talking about and what sort of means you mean. What you mean, sir? I just need to understand what you're trying to say. Grain pits. Alright, we can have grain pits for now. I'll change it over later. So I'm at war there and I'm at war there. They're at war with them there. Alright, so I'm going to move these guys forward. Nah, let's keep them in.
Get the stakes
Let's keep them in fortification mode for now. Let's keep them in there. Alright, I'm going to just end the turn. Hopefully this helps me out a bit with... Alright, so let's go. Agrippa, eh? Alright, so he needs to get his skills up. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so if you're asking me about that, in what context you mean it? I'm just meaning faction. Alright. Or what faction? Oh, okay, alright, okay. Okay, which faction do you think? Okay, if you look at it, if you look at the board now, I'm at war with Massilia, and I'm at war with the Dalmati. Which faction do you want me? In what sense you want me to find out? How do you find out how strong they are in the game, or how strong they are against you? How much units they got, and things like that. If you want to look at it that way, then you have to look at how much cities they own, how many armies they got. Now, Massilia, you can have a look here. If you open up the map here, and you look on the map here, now Massilia owns that little section there. It's called Provincia. They got two towns. They got the main city and they got a small town. So basically, with the main city and trade, they're relatively strong, but so basically they're strong, but they are not unbeatable. I can still beat them. Alright, so okay. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so let's go on to diplomacy. Let's click on Massilia.
Greetings.
Alright, let's have a look here.
Well,
Alright.
do not stand there, mute as though with the tongue cut from your head. Speak.
Strategic overview. Let's have a look here. Okay, now if you click on Massilia, and you click on, if you click on the character there, he's talking to you. If you click on that little mask there, it gives you everything there on their your relationship and everything that. You can see what they're talking about, their value, their hostile, and all those things. You can see all the details of them there. You have past treaties and stuff, but they don't give you the actual military strength, unfortunately, in that section. But if you want to get military strength, then you have to use your spy to see how strong they are. But normally, when you look at the game, you can always see how many legions or how many units they got available. Now, if you look at, if I go out of here, then actually, let me just go back there again. I just want to check something else out. I just saw something else there. I almost forgot to show you guys. Let's go back to Massilia. Okay, now, alright, now that's just to show where they are. I just want to see, that's just still the relations. They don't give you much more information than that, unfortunately, the game. But you can make an assumption how strong they are. They got a full stack unit here, and they got another sort of half a semi-stack unit here. So they're not as strong, very strong. So they're easy to defeat. They only got one province under their control. You can defeat them. They are not too bad. You can do it. At the moment, I'm in a bit of trouble financially because the game says I need to up my ante. I've got too many units. But what I'll do is I'll move this unit over there to the land to go and support there. So I need to land them over there. Alright, in my turn. Alright, what's this one saying? Oh, okay. Agent details. I need to click on that, so I need to update the agent details. Now I'm going to make another choice now. I can do terrifying. That means unlocks demoralize army, reduce morale of units in army by 3%. Or I can do that one. Zeal, unit melee attack better, all that sort of thing. Morale better. or I can go in for harasser, murderous, that sort of thing. It depends on what you want to do. Now I was already busy there, so I'm gonna go for officer. So I've got that one, so that's done. So I decided to go that route with this agent. Alright, but I'm gonna get this army, this legion. I'm gonna need to get it over there, because this is where my conflict zone is, the north of Italy. So, and they're not that strong, so, but I've got a war on that side, but I need that legion to come. Alright, here they go. Now they're gonna tag team me here. Or try to, at least. Alright, so let's see here. Canoa bandaging. Alright, so they got bandaging. Alright, let's just do this. Let's move it to that unit. Let's move it to civil. I'm going to change that to something else. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can just change it over directly to a commercial port. Alright, so just hang on. Let me see if I can get these guys landed. Alright, they can land at the minute. Alright, they're landing. I've got my army on land. End of empty treasury, I know that.
The people of Carthage have spoken. You
And, oh boy, they ended their trade agreement with me. Just hang on, guys. Alright, so okay, now you guys can see the strength ratio here. That's the two armies he's got. Now they're much stronger than me. They got basically there's about 80% stronger than me. They got 80% more advantage over me. But this is what they've got. This is all their units. But I've got a thing they don't have. I've got artillery ships. So let's see what we can do. Let's fight them. So that's basically the whole army they send at me. They send everything in the kitchen sink against me. They want to take this town back. I don't know why. They are that desperate, but they are desperate enough to try. But we're going to fight them, nonetheless. We're going to fight them. Alright, I'm all at sea. I have nothing on land, which is a good thing. But what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to move my ships back. Alright, I have to wait. Okay, start battle. Okay, let's move them back to there. Let's move them back to there.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Alright, let's move them over there.
Make sure they are not.
Alright, just move them out of the way. There's a reason for that. I don't need them now. I'm going to use my ballista ships to pommel them on the land. That's what I'm going to do now. Is there any questions, guys? Any other questions? Turbo, anybody else wants to ask something?
Did you tell everybody how when you upgrade the ships that you can ram them quicker?
Yes, that's another thing, guys. The reason why I'm upgrading ships as well, as you can see, the ramming, these ships are much stronger than they're much stronger than they was in the beginning, because I can upgrade the ramming of the ships, the ability for them with double hulls, because they got double hulls and stuff, and bigger rams on the front, so I can ram harder, so I can sink the ships easier than just the beginning. So is there anything else, guys? Anything else you want to know? Alright, so I'm moving these ships now forward into position now. Alright, you can see them, they storming the town with cavalry and everything, but I am not too worried. My army's at sea. Alright, here we go. And since they outnumbered me, so I have to play differently. I have to play a bit more cunning and try to make the life for them more miserable. Alright, in what sense, what do you want to know? Basically the ratio of, it doesn't tell you the game itself, the mechanics of the game can't tell you the enemy or the other faction's strength on how much they got, things like that. Oh my goodness gracious me, alright.
Artillery ships ready.
As ek in Afrikaans praat, sê ek glad nie verstaan nie. Dis Afrikaans. I'm speaking English, sir. Not Afrikaans. Not my native tongue. Not Dutch. Dutch German. Alright, so they're bombing them now. But unfortunately, it doesn't tell. If you look at a piece of land, which a faction is, they don't tell you how many units in general they've got, how strong they are, strong the economy is. The game mechanics is not like that. But yeah, you can work it out by looking at how much land they own and territory they have. Then you can make an assumption, okay, if they got more than say 4 provinces or the territories, a lot of territories, about say 10 places they occupy, say it like that, say 10 pieces of land, then they are normally much stronger than they normally is. They got much more money and so on and so forth. Then you can get an idea how long it's going to take. It's going to take a while to defeat them and stuff like that, but it's not easy. They don't say, alright, X on the game, unfortunately. You have to work it out yourself. But it does tell you how strong the armies are when they attack you, yes. Then you get an idea on that ratio bar. As you can see, they're 80% more than me. They outnumbered me. So I have to play differently.
And that's why it's important to use spies, so that you can go into their lands and you can kind of check out to see what they have in like, you know, different armies, different units. You can use their spies like that.
Yeah, that's why you got spies. That's why you got agents for. Spies can do that. You got other agents as well. You got your champion. He can assassinate, but your spy can also assassinate if you train her to be like that. And then you got a dignitary. A dignitary can basically upset an area, basically cause insurrections and make them go, give them a bit of turmoil in a territory and stuff like that. That's why it's important you have agents, because if they send their agents, like their dignitaries in your territory, they can do the same to you, and that's something you have to also look at. That's very important. Alright, so basically what's happening now is I'm firing with my ballista ships on these guys as much as I can, and I'm trying to take out their missile units because they're nasty. Okay, you can see there that I'm firing on them at the moment, so just hang on. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so basically what's happening here is I have to be very careful. Okay, I'm gonna land over here. I think that's the best place to land. The cults. Okay, the cults, it's a fact. They are a faction group, sir. That's a faction group in Europe, or the European theater. That's in gold, the Celts. Basically, they in the Gaulish, basically Gaulish and Britannic tribes.
General!
They normally, as I said, they in Gaul and that places. So if you go in there, you basically start the Vernii, the Icenies, and those people. That's that group of people, sir. Alright, let's get these ships now closer here so we can start landing them. Hopefully we soften them up a bit. Alright, so let's get them over here. Alright, so let's get it like that. Okay, let's just make it like that.
So I also had to explain to someone yesterday, what is a turn? Like, how long is it? You know, because he was like, how long is a turn a year? So I showed him how, you know, different seasons, how there's like, how it'll go from summer to spring to winter, and then, you know, how the winter will take more food than like in the summer. So that might be good to explain to people how long.
Yeah, the season. Yeah, because a turn is usually a year. I think it's a year, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 years. 2 years a turn. But in the turns you get seasons. You get summer, spring, autumn, and so on. But if you, like, for instance, that's why you see sometimes if you come, you can see here it's basically starting to get winter now. That's a good example here. You can see the ground is not green. It's a bit, it looks cold. So we're going to the winter time. So it's getting winter now. So yeah, that's the other thing you have to think about when you're campaigning. You fight sometimes in the snow. The weather gets terrible and so on and so forth. But yeah. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go land the ships. Let's go land the ships. Let's get them to land. Let's get the men on the land. Alright, let's go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you have the seasons as well. And it usually, I'll show you now on the main map where it shows you what season you are in as well. It does show you on the map on your main thing. So I'll show you now. It tells you what's spring, autumn, or whatever the season might be. As you can see here, I click on the ships there, and you can see it gives you a layout of what is the units. Terrarii, it gives you ship's health, ship's speed, melee attack, weapon damage, melee defense, armor, wealth, and base moral. So it also gives you on the ships as well, and on your units, what they do. I'll show you now, guys. So. Alright, but I need to land these ships quickly. Get them in position. Alright, so as you can see, Terems are landing now. It's actually not the Colts, it's the Celts, actually, if you want to say that, the Celts. The Celtic people. But, yeah, they are basically, it's all the barbaric tribes, as the Romans call them, all the barbaric tribes in the north, basically, of Italy.
That's what I'm playing, the Aravaci, and then once I get back the other tribes to join me, now it's called the Celtiberian Confederation.
Oh yeah, they're changing factions as well. They basically joined up and become something different as well. They change around, and if the faction is destroyed, sometimes they come back, but it's something else. So something you have to look at as well. It's quite interesting. Alright, so the next bunch. So let's go back to the ships. Let's launch. Get the next bunch in here. Alright, my Terrarii is spearmen. So these horsemen are stupid to fight them, but alright, but I'm bringing more men in there. Well, as soon as I land, they are attacking me like raging rabbits. Alright, now they're splitting up.
A raging rabbit.
More ships are coming now to land, so hopefully they're a bit. Just one thing, guys. You have to be careful with your navies, they are a bit clumsy. They're very clumsy ships. Alright, here we go. Reinforcements, I have to make sure I constantly get reinforcements landing. But luckily they're strong. Terrarii are a very strong unit, so let's just get these catapult ships out of the way there. Or artillery ships, let's just put them over there. They're a bit in the way there. Alright, so here we go. The next bunch to land. Alright, here we go. They're landing on the land now.
Off the boats!
Off the boats. Here we go.
All men ashore!
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
We await your command.
Put these two there.
To the oars.
Firepower ready! To the oars!
There. Alright, so I have to get rid of the... Alright, they're already in the fray. They get into the fray, they're getting in the battle. Get the next three ready. I don't want to bring my general in yet. I'll bring him in the last one to come in is the general. There's a reason for that. If he dies, the army dies. That's another thing you guys should know. Alright, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Now it's starting to get interesting over there. Alright, I'm ready. The next three is coming. Let's just make sure they're going fast. Oh, that's a special. As you can see there at the bottom there, there's a special ability there. It's row hard. That means the ship speed increases for 30 strokes. So basically, it's like make your ships a special ability to make the ships go a bit quicker. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, the general is also in the battle there. Interesting. Alright, the next three coming here. More reinforcements are coming. I have to get the last three ready. Tutorials, the tutorials are in the beginning if you want to play them, but they are not that very instructive really. But just hang on, guys. I'm just going to quickly, while this dropping here, I'm going to quickly do something for my mother quickly. Just hang on, I'll be back. The tutorials are in the beginning. I will show you guys now. Alright, I'm back, people. I'm back. Tutorials are just that's the ones they give in the game to help you sort of to play it. It's like sort of like a historical battle type thing, but it's not that very instructive really, if you want to ask my opinion. But I'll do my best to simplify it as much as I can. Alright, let's get these ships in there. Now we're getting a lot more reinforcements coming in there, so now it's getting a bit better battle. Much more intensive actually. And it's getting a little bit crowded in there, but it's fine. Here comes the next bunch, that's the next group. My men is holding out, they're much better morale. As you can see, if you click on the soldier, you can see basically on the corner here, on the other side it says Terrarii, what they are. It gives you the experience, melee attack, the weapon damage, and all that bonus versus large. It gives you all the statistics of the unit. basically. Alright, let's just get these guys over there. Now, next ships to come.
Our general is under attack.
Yes, he will be because he just went to the shore. Alright, these ships I don't need to land them, I just need to bring them closer. Alright, so now we are in battle mode. We've got everybody there, so everybody's now in fighting mode here. And they fall for the trap, so basically I got them where I want them. Exactly where I want them. At least they can't attack me from the back. And now we have them there, like a big blob. These ships are firing at the wrong section. Fire there. And they should fire over there. Kill their general. Let's kill their general.
At your command, support ships. Moving out. Orders.
Okay, I'm getting a bit closer. I just want to kill that general. If I can kill their general, battle is over. Right, let's kill their general. Alright, he's dying a bit, so he's losing a lot of men. Closer to the shore, man.
Moving out. Commander.
Closer to the shore.
Support ships.
Closer over there.
Support ships ready and waiting.
Alright, there we go. Now they can start firing on the short targets. And they are not hand-to-hand combat troops, so
General.
Your orders? Forward!
alright, here we go. Now we got him. Now things are getting interesting.
The enemy general is
Yes,
dead.
we got him. We've managed to get the general. There we go. Now, look at what happened now. Immediately, look at that, people. Immediately the battlefield looks way different now suddenly. Now it looks different. Why? Because I killed the general. Unbelievable.
Triari. General.
Advance!
Now I can send some this way, some that way.
Triari. General.
Engage!
Alright, here we go. What a difference, just one thing there. Alright, you go after the general. Alright, alright, if you guys just saw what happened. The white flags is like flashing white. That means their morale is broken. I go after general for one reason. If you kill the general, you kill the army. Because how you kill the army? They lose morale. The morale drops to zero, basically. They lose the will to fight. It's basically keep their will to fight, break their will to
The
fight.
enemy
Basically.
general is dead.
I killed another general now. So now
Orders.
it's getting a bit interesting now. So the more of them are going to break now. As you can see, if you click on that there, it says shaken. If you click on that group there, you will see there. Any of them, shaken, shaken. General has just passed away. Shaken, shaken, shaken. You can see them getting
Battle is
white.
turning in our favor.
See now it's changing. The whole scope of the battle has changed now. It's now something completely different. The battle is over, basically. End battle. And that's a victory. That's why you kill the general, guys. If you play this game, even if you play multiplayer battle, if you play multiplayer campaign, if you play a single player campaign, whatever you play, your target should always be, if say you play multiplayer battles, like against another player, another human player, and he is desperate enough to send his general in a battle, always target his general. If you target his general, the rest of his army will falter. The same with any other part of the game. Always target the generals. How do you concur with me, Turbo? Oh, he's still busy with work. Alright, done, son. Alright, so now I've got a choice. I can kill them all, I can do captives, release captives, I get more money. I'm just gonna do that because make them slaves. Get a bit of money out of it, but they don't get to recover too much. And they angered that other group there, so that's fine. Alright, it says double cropping, so that means that one is done, that research is done. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so double cropping is done, so I can go on to the next one. Philosophy, can start going into that. Alright, all these things you basically research is also very important, guys. I mean, philosophy, it helps you with other things. Basically, your generals to be better in a lot of things, and other things economy-wise and stuff. So these things are very important. All these little things you research. As you go up, your things get better. Your income gets better. Your whole aspects gets better. So yeah. Alright, so let's have a look here. Maybe I can get some. Yo, welcome back, sir. Welcome.
What
back.
it is, buddy?
Hola. As they say, hola in Spanish. Hola, hola. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so the politics, they're going a bit down, so it's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, man.
Yeah, not a good sign, but in any case, I defeated them. Alright, guys, so, alright, I want to show you something, the seasons. Alright, if you look at here on the map here, on the basically the side of the little mini map, it gives you your income, what you've got, the food, this over there, it says spring. As you can see there, that little green, looks like a little green tree there. It tells you what season we are in at the moment. It says spring of 233 BC. So that tells you spring 233 BC. This is basically all your other information that you'll normally have. As you can see, forces. If you want to know how strong your forces is, here it is. It gives you actually everyone. 2,056 troops, 2,840, and so on and so forth. Now what I'm going to do is, because since I have a money issue, I'm going to get these guys to move back, and I'm going to move them in there. That's why I moved that unit away, and now I'm going to disband this whole navy. You can ask me why.
And get the money.
Yeah, I need to get more money. See, immediately my income goes up. I need money. I need money to do things. Alright, I can't do that. Actually, no, don't worry about that. So, alright, so end of two.
We all need Denari.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But in any case, always remember, the more your units are, the more you have to pay for them. They're not for free. It's like any other thing. An army costs money.
Yeah. Or maintenance cost.
Maintenance cost, yes. That's all it is. That's why I brought that from Alalia, that Legion up there, so I can swap them around.
I make the offer of peace only
All
from
right,
a position
now they
of
want a
strength.
peace treaty.
To
They
offer
offer me
peace
money.
otherwise is simple cowardice.
Alright, so they offer me money, which is good. I will accept that. I drove them out of
Excellent
northern
news
Italy.
indeed.
So I don't have them anymore there to bother me, so that's fine. They know they can't defeat me, that's good. So there we go, people.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go.
So we gain something out of it. We gain some victory. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Alright, now you see here, they give me another thing here now. It's called development focus. What do you want to do? What do you want to develop on? You can develop military.
Development focus.
Or civil development. I'll go for civil development. Because that's to do with income. Child is born. It tells me somebody has been naughty at night, so that's fine. Mission failed. What is that? Treasury. Alright, okay, fair enough.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's just change this little puppy here. I'll make that into a economic income zone.
Get the little puppy.
Yeah, something like that. They made a little puppy. Alright, so let's have a look here. What's going on over here? Right, he can have a wife, so let's give him a wife.
Ooh.
Give him a wife.
Oh, why?
Yeah, let him get naughty there. Let him get jiggy with it.
Get biggy with it. No.
Yeah, jiggy. Alright, so I'm just checking out what all these things are about here. 39, 45. Since that is the case, she is useless. Alright, so that's that, okay. Alright, so she can marry. Alright, you can do something, a political marriage. As you guys can see here, there's something I wanted to show you here. Yeah, you get assassinate, you get spear rumors and all that, but then you get political marriage. Now I'm going to do a political marriage with one of the other factions. She's too old to have any children, but it's not about that. It's about linking them to my faction to make them a little more, how can I say, favorable. Immediately you can see there, it makes a big difference, because now it's like a marriage sort of thing and they have to be happy about it, but I don't know how you can handle that old woman, but in any case it's fine, it's not my problem, to be honest. I just don't want any insurrection. Alright, over here I don't think they're going to attack me, so I have to make a plan. I have to move to them. I am moving to strike.
Let them cower before Rome.
Alright, now you say about the ratio of strength. You can see there, they got 2 armies there nearby, but not really too much armies. But I still got the upper hand, so I'm gonna attack them. Why not? Let's assault them. And alright people, you can see here I'm not gonna attack them in the city because they decided to sally forth, so they're gonna meet me out in the field. So this is now a field battle. It also happens sometimes, even if you attack the town or so on. Alright, now remember you guys I said about the weather conditions. I said to you, you got the option of waiting. Now you can see the effects I've got here. It's rain. Now, I don't like the rain, so then I say, okay, now I'm gonna wait. I press the wait button, and what happens? The rain passed, but it's a bit later. But you can see the conditions is a bit later. It's now late in the afternoon. That was a bit earlier, so you wait till the rain is gone. Fair enough. Start deployment. Alright, so now what we're going to do here, people. What we're going to do. We're going to do the triple axes. I'll put them in square formation and the triple axes.
Anyone who breaks formation will be punished.
So, there we go. Same thing again. Velites front, Istari, Principes, Jurarii, cavalry on the both ends, and the general at the back. Alright, here we go. Start the battle.
I will speak honestly. For as soldiers of mine, you deserve honesty. I want and need you to fight as though the Furies themselves were your leaders.
The Furies themselves.
We will shock
Fair
the
enough.
enemy into defeat. To arms!
To arms! Alright, so basically we carry on. We march. And there the enemy on the hill. Now, the thing guys that you need to realize is, let me show you, they got an advantage here. They got a higher ground. Look at that. They got this hill. Now to fight them on top of this hill is a bit stupid. Direct like that, so because it's a steeper hill. Now what I normally do is I move to the side and go for the lighter slope, but in any case that's me, but you can do whatever you want. You play the way you want to play, but I do it like that. The lighter slope is better than the higher slope, because the direct attack from there is not going to be a good idea. As you can see that they are on the high hills there, so they can throw their spears and everything much easier down, while you will not reach them Sometimes you will waste a lot of ammo. But unless you come from this side, it's a bit almost like basically level almost. So it's a much lighter slope, so much better. And you see now I have to compensate as well now. Alright, so that's the first thing, guys. Remember, don't attack them just because they're in front of you. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to attack them. I do it like this. It's easier, lighter slope, much easier to get to them.
Bro, I just got home and got on my computer, and now I came to the video, and I'm looking at GGC's comments.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's been giving you a hard time the whole time, bro.
He always does that, man. That's the way it is. He's himself. He's what he is. I mean, he has his opinion. And he's a right. He has a right to his opinion. Every man has the right to have an opinion. But in any case, alright, these guys are getting in position before I move them up to the front. That you can see they compensate for me. So they are seeing my plan here. So that's a good thing. At least they're looking at me.
Feels like he's talking to Africans. What the hell?
Yeah, man. It is what it is, my man. It is what it is. Alright, so, okay, now I'm in position now. As you guys can see, now what I'll do is I usually just do this to straighten them out a bit.
Move it! Get sorted!
And just let them just sort it up a bit so they get a bit more neater. And now I'm moving up.
Riders, forward!
And as you can see, the slope is less of... Whatever. It's fun.
When I play with Sud, I demand that he speaks English.
I speak English deliciously. Don't worry. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Das ist nicht so gut. Mein Herr. Mein Herr. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so there we go. They are going up the slope here. It's a lighter slope, so it's not too much. Oh yeah, just another thing, guys. If you do have missile units, always put the Velites, if you got them, or whatever you got as missile units, on skirmish mode. Just make sure they are in skirmish mode, because if these guys counter-attack, you don't want them in melee. You don't want that. That's not going to be good.
Well, how do you do it? Show them how to do it.
Alright, I'll show you again. As you can see here, you get fire at will. If you look at right at the bottom where all these units are, you get toggle unit speed, you get melee, you get halt, you get basically your group formations. Then you get like the formations here, you see formations there, which formation you are, triple axis and whatever. Withdraw. Then you got your highlighted all, and then you got toggle guard mode, and then you got fire at will. Just next to fire at will, you get your special abilities mode, basically. Again, I did explain it yesterday and the day before, but just for recap, you click that one and that will put it in melee mode. So basically what happens now is if they attack, they will run backwards.
Nice. Good explain. Good explain.
So basically if they run back, they can run back behind safety. Basically that's what it is. You don't want them to be...
Yeah, it's basically going to make sure that they always keep a distance so that they can continue firing.
Yeah, basically. Look at, they are getting attacked now. Look at that now. Now you're going to see what's going to happen. They're going to... See, they're running away now. See? They're moving out of the way. But now they're still keeping on combat mode. So. Alright, so I need to move these guys into Tostudo. That's a special attacking, special ability for these units. If I click on that Terrarii, and you can see they are right next to Firewall, that's their special ability. Pseudo. And I move them up. And the reason why I put them into Studio, they take less casualties.
Wavering.
Yes, they will waver because they are on a constant attack. Alright, so let's send them in there. Alright, now you can see there's a difference now. They got the shields up, so they can fire as much as they want on them. Not gonna make an ounce of difference. There we go, there we go, there we go.
Be back. I'm gonna go eat my pizza and whatnot, but I'll be back.
Alright, fair enough, my man. Have fun. You got a headache. Hopefully it was me that gave you a headache, which is a good thing for a change. Alright, so let's get these guys in there to support them. Let's get support in there because I can see now it's a big fight over there. That's why I'm sending my second line in there as quickly, but not at the studio. Don't need to. Alright, let's get them in there. Alright, let's get them in there. I'll leave the Terrarii for the last. Alright, sending in everything in the kitchens and get me. Which is not bad. Alright, there we go. There we go. Send them back. Alright, let's send them that way. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we get them in there. Let's get them in there. Get him in there. Alright, so you can see now what's happening here. I'm sending in my last units now, my third line in there, because there is a lot of them. And then what's left of my Velites. Got a little bit of units left. Alright, cavalry, I can start sending in there. They want to attack me there, that's fine. Let's take them off skirmish mode now. I don't need
General is under attack.
Yeah, but I've got some reinforcements coming from the general. Cavalry reinforcements. Now, alright, now what's happening here? I envelop these guys now. On all sections here now. They are enveloped. Now, let's just squeeze them now. And I'm going for the general. Let's squeeze them, let's squeeze them, let's
The battle
squeeze
is
them.
turning in our favor.
Alright, the barbarians are running. The barbarians are running, people. They are running. The barbarians are running. Alright, let's get the cavalry in there. I'm breaking them. I'm breaking them. I'm breaking them. And that's a good sign. They are breaking, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, they're breaking, they're breaking, they're breaking. Alright, so they're going down now. There we go. Broken. Go get him.
At your service.
Go get him. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going, people. Let's keep the momentum going. That's the way it goes. Alright, so they're going in there. Alright, let's go help the other flank there. They're a bit battling, but this general is tough. What is he? Oathsworn or what is he? Tells you usually, no, McKenna. Alright, a different top. Alright, let's go. Alright, the general is dying. He's gonna get killed just soon. He is running.
Orders understood.
I just need to get these guys out to the battlefield over there. Come on. Alright, so there we go. And the battle's over. Alright. Now you get it. I'll see how you did. 462 losses. So my losses are not heavy, fortunately, because I decided to take that lighter slope, so that makes it much better. They had a lot of losses, so I nailed their ass, which is good. Not bad at all. So that was a good battle. That was a good battle. Any questions, people? Anybody wants to ask me anything, please do so. Alright, here we go. And down. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to just raise this place.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, raise it so I can build onto it. Alright, let's do it like that. Alright, so that's that and that's that. So I've got one more to worry about there. So this one is fully developed at the moment. It's got a fishing port. That one is also fully more or less developed. That one's got it done there. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so no, it's not Mario Kart, but in any case, doesn't matter. It's called Don't Worry, Just Do. Oh, how can I say? Don't worry about it. It is what it is. Alright, so let's see. Maybe I can do that. No, I can't do anything like that. Nothing there. Alright, let's just see if I can get these guys back on board. I need to do this because it's important. I don't want insurrection. Alright, let's just do this. Do that. Okay, that's that. Alright, that changes everything there, make it a bit better. Alright, so let's end our turn. Oh, goodness gracious me, alright. Alright, that's traditions. Alright, there we go. Traditions, traditions, traditions. That's very important in the game. Must make sure that the military always, because you get that tradition part, that helps with the legion to be better to fight. Even though if you lose the whole legion, you still keep that trait for that legion. So that's the good points. Because it's set to that specific group of legion, that name. Alright, so let me show you what I mean, guys. Alright, if you go there, where is it? There we go, traditions. If you look at the traditions, it says plus 3% weapon damage inflicted by all army units. So that basically the whole legion itself get a trait, and you can basically, and that's just for that legion. And the legion's name is Legio First Italica. So that's under that. That's the traditions they got for that legion. This one, I don't think this one has traditions yet. Yeah, it has. Same thing. Formidable fighters. Same thing. So yeah, here we go. Alright, Ganua. Alright, so Ganua is sorted. Alright, unhappy populace. Where's this? Casalpina. Alright, where's this? It's over here. Alright, they're not happy. Alright, I won't be happy either. Alright, so what I'll do is, I'm going to go in there. And how you deal with that is the following. You go to the house. I'm going to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, they're not very happy, these guys either. But you do it, you do that. So you give them a bit of a job to do. Then that's what you do. And then you give them diplomatic missions as well. That helps out as well. Alright, a Dorsey. Well, I'm out of money. I think I'm out of money, out of funds. Oh, I can do alright, Basil funds. That means I can gain a bit of extra funds. Let's see, maybe I can do something again. Let's have a look here. Well, I can't do anything there. Alright, let's see. Which one's the worst? Massilia. Alright, let's just do that. Syracuse. Maybe they do something interesting there. Alright, so I've done that. Alright, I'm going to do end firm. There we go. End turn. End the turn. So there we go. Let's have a look here. Alright, now it tells me what happens. Now I send them on diplomatic mission. So now this one came back and says the following to me: consequences of your diplomat has returned accompanied by a master horseman. So I gain something for the faction. This one is wounded and had to return empty-handed. So something happens. This one won't be available for a while. Maybe robbed or something. Who knows? Return accompanied by a famous scholar, increased technical raid, okay, accompanied by a famous bard. Alright, so in general, not bad. Scholarship has been done, research, so that's not bad, so that's sorted. Child is born, so that's good news. Okay, let's have a look here. Alright, so scholarship, alright, so we can do philosophers. Philosophy. We'll do that. Let's just check and see. Alright, so these guys I can do that, that, and that with on that province. Alright, what are we going to do here? Verna, Vulcan, Neptune, Mars. Let's do a dedicated temple to Mars, since we are the sons of Mars. Alright, so we got that sorted. Construction is done. Octavian side. Alright, so that's sorted. Okay, no. I'm just saying in general. It's just the way I speak. I mean, I'm just saying the situation is not looking bad. It looks good now. It looks better than it looked before. At the moment, financially, it's getting better. I've got another child has been born, so that's a good sign for my faction. That is. I just want to make sure. Just double check here quickly again. Well, so I'm not too bad, so things going better. Okay, let's just show you there. Politics 30, look there, 39, 42. So that way it's not bad. That's why I'm saying not bad, it's looking better. So I'm not going to have an insurrection. I'm not going to have a mutiny from my own faction. in my own faction, and basically I am at peace with Massilia at the moment. I drove them out, so I just have one place to take over, Meadowland, but I'll wait before I do that, so they're not going to strike there. That's what I mean, not too bad, doesn't look too bad, it looks good. Oh boy. It just is. It just is. How can I
Only
say?
the
It looks
greatest
good.
dare speak of peace to their enemies.
Oh.
Only the weak seek the death of all.
Alright, so let you counter offer, demand money. I'm looking for money, demand payment. Give me 3,500 denarii. Alright, they don't want it, so they tell me to jog off, but fine. They will offer me money eventually, that's for sure. Alright, Furious, Oppius, Panza. Alright, Infamy. Gains Norority. Alright, that's good. A household H retainer, that's not bad. Public order, but local, okay, that's cool. Alright, now I'm gonna strike. I've got peace on the one side, but I don't have too much peace on this side, so I've got a bit of an issue. Alright, let's just do this. Let's just do a bit upkeeping. Alright, so that's done. Alright, they say when a rebel speaks, the leadership must listen. People will blah, blah, blah. Or they're asking me to sort out. You see, this is another thing. The citizens of my Roman citizens are angry because there's too much corruption and they want it to be sorted. So I'm going to reach a compromise to the people. You can do a lot of things you can do. But I'm going to reach a compromise. I'm going to make a plan, sort of thing. See what we can do for them, sort of thing. But it's just to make them not rebel as well. Alright, so that's that. So that's done. Now I have to strike here. Clear wall. So I want the whole of North Italy under my control. Alright, so basically this is what they've got. The units they've got. It's not really worth fighting. Not worth a lot because I'm going to win it in any case. So I'm just going to do a auto-resolve battle. No way, that's even worse. Let's attack them after this. Get a battering ram.
We take this settlement.
And then we'll attack them out. I'm not going to take... That's not good. The ratio they gave me there, 50%, half my army destroyed by taking that city, is not worth it. And they're much less than me, so that's not a good idea. So if you talk about strength ratio, that's how you look at it as well. On the auto-resolve battle. Not good at all, not good at all. That's nasty. Who died now? Oh boy. Alright, so let's take one of my people, Julie. Missionary ability, yes. Alright, child is born. Just have a look here. Alright, so that then. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so nobody's better off here. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys again here quickly what I mean by a ratio. Okay, that's, you can see they don't have much men. Really, it's ridiculous. But if I do auto resolve, it gives me now a bit better now. Now it's 60% retaining force. That means 40% of my units are getting decimated on this battle. I'm not going to do that. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fight them on a battlefield. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I can do better myself. I'm not going to lose 65% of my men like that. No way. That's dumb. That's stupid. That's losing too much men. Not worth it. I'm just saying, personally. Personally, that's not good, people. Not good at all. Alright, let's see here. Dry climate, so that's not bad. Dry climate's not bad, so let's see here. I can deploy. Where's the gate? There's the gate, so there's my ram. That's my battering ram. I'll do this. I've got 2 battering rams. Let's strike them at one section there only. Let's do it over there. Oh wait, maybe nah. There's too many towers, man. No, that one's just a wall. There's too many towers there, so I take on this way. Yeah, so it's got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the best one to do. All right, let's start a battle.
Infantry. Battles are rarely won by cowards or timid old women.
All right, let's go take the walls, boys.
Win battles. And today,
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
All right, there we go.
is to listen to your orders.
All right, enemy reinforcements are coming from which way? From the back. Ooh, they're coming from the back. Okay. They're coming from the back. All right, now I need to do this.
Sons of Mars, ready for orders. Sons of Mars.
All right, so let's do this. They're coming from the back. Don't like that. All right, so let's do that. Defend the ass. In the meantime, let's go break down the walls, boys. Let's go take down the walls. Or are they in position there? Alright people, the reason why I'm doing that, making that maneuver is, as you can see there, the reinforcements for the enemy is from this side, yeah. They're coming straight from the back of me. So I have to put units here to defend my rear, because if I don't do that, they'll take out my units unnecessary, so I can't afford that. Alright, let's just do this, get my cavalry on the side there. So if they do come here, I have to go through this few units here so I can hold them. Or destroy them, or prevent them from joining up there. Well, in any case, here we go. There they come. It's only 1 unit of Oathsworn, okay. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Battle of Silmenzi, the main battle. I'm fighting now like Julius Caesar fought. When you had to fight the goals from the front, the fort he encircled, plus the Elysia, plus the fort at Elysia, and the reinforcements from the rear. Nasty.
Commander!
Alright, let's get him out. Get in there, boys. Let's go get him. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're coming in. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're coming from this side, eh? Let's go get them. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oathsworn is stopped. getting in there. Come on, get over that wall, boys. Boom.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, that's the Rioria, I think. Yeah, I thought so much. I've got reinforcements there, luckily, just in time.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, nice.
Melee cavalry!
Get the cavalry back.
We're forward!
Get the cavalry back. Get the cavalry back.
Come on, service!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Come on, take up the ram again, boys.
Break the lines.
Break the door down, boys.
Triarii!
Glory.
Right, let's get him.
Hold, Romans.
Alright, I can get these guys in there now. Let's get them in there. Reinforcements back in there again. Get these guys in there. Oh, they're coming again, back again, eh? Nasty little bastards. Alright, so we have to keep them at play. We have to keep them at bay. That's for sure, the little nasty buggers. They come from that side, but I'm breaking them slowly. Alright, here they go.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Alright, the
This
Aurori
is a
is not the
shameful
best
display.
units, but in case I'm breaking them, I kill the general.
Jupiter gives us strength!
An entire unit has perished.
Oi! Not good. Alright, I broke down the gates. Alright, get in there, boys. Get in there.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Let's get in there, boys. Let's get in there, let's get in there. Alright, it doesn't have to go over the ladders, but some will probably will do that. But at least we got them down. Here we go. Alright, so I broke down the gates. I'm going through the gates.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And I'm going in everywhere now, so that's the good news. There we go, cavalry, let's go, boys. Alright, there we go, there goes the men. In there, boys, let's get in there. Go. Nasty. Here we go. All these men are pouring in there now. That's what you want to do. Overwhelm them. Get them, boys. Oi. Bar fighting is sometimes an issue. Don't know why, but it is. What it is. Right, so here we go. At least they've neutralized that tower now. Go neutralize that one. Go neutralize that tower so they don't fire on me anymore. Come on. Get there, boys. Get that. Aye, come back. There, what are you doing?
Orders understood!
Oi, oi, oi. Get in there. Get into the main battle. Let's just, you guys. Get that one out of mission. The rest of you, charge. Here we go. Right, so there we go. neutralize these ones. All right, you see here, guys. If you see, there's a circle here by this tower. It's firing on me at the moment, and there's a flagpole there. Now, if you put your men in that circle there, it brings the flag down, and basically you capture the tower. But all right, before it could have been done, it's actually over there. You could see it there. It's changing around to basically my flag, my colors. Basically, I took over these because there's like also a red circle there. But in any case, so it's done. Unfortunately, done before I could show you. But it is what it is. That's how you capture towers. You have to take them out sometimes because otherwise they take you out. I think I lost only one unit now, so I need to redo Rari, but it's fine. It's not the best of units, so it's not the worst of losses. Not the worst of losses, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. Nasty. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do that. We're gonna subjugate? Nah. We're gonna loot? Nah, it's not worth it. It's just destroy the city. Alright, military traditions. Cerberus has destroyed a faction.
We hunger for battle.
And I lost one. It's a Terraria unit. I thought so. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Yeah, let's do that one. And then that. Then what we're gonna do is do. Alright, guys. But in any case, this is gonna be my last. This was my last battle for the day. Thank you very much. Alright, and that was for ballistas and stuff, land ballistas. Thank you very much for supporting me today. This is the last. This was the last battle for the day. As you can see here, I've basically changed the map a bit, much better than it was before. Earlier it was just that section there. Now the whole of north of Italy is now mine, at least. And you can see this is the factions. And if you want to see on this map which houses, that's all the houses I've got in my faction, and that's the territories they basically are in charge of. And then if you click on this one, that shows you enemy factions. I've got only one enemy faction, is that one over there. The rest are all neutral. Allies, I don't have any. And then public order is good, as you can see there. If you click on that, and if you click there, down there at the bottom, it shows you the wealth and the growth. If it goes black, it means it can't grow any further. It's reached maximum growth. In any case, guys, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my friend Mr. Turbo as well. His link is there. And I've got a lot of people I support. It's on my channel on the bottom there. Please support them and give them a like. And my friend just came in just too late, but he hopefully enjoyed his pizza. If not, then that's a bad pizza then. We need to get another pizza place. We need to get him another pizza place. And hopefully there is a better pizzeria nearby. But as I said, choices you have to make, ne? But in any case, thank you very much, guys, for being here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, and don't forget, as I said, to like and subscribe. Follow my friend King Turbo. His link is there. And I've got Wolfie there, and I've got GGC. He's also a good friend of mine. Don't worry, the banter between us is just for fun. He's a very good friend. I know him a long time. So, but do go to his channel, check him out, follow him, give him a like. He does a lot of good stuff, interesting stuff, and especially when he does his exercises. That's the time I smile, seeing him suffering from his own workings. But it's quite fun to watch him. In any case, but it's quite good. He actually inspires me to start doing something like that as well. And yeah, thank you very much. Anything you want to say, Turbo, before I go?
No, just remember that this weekend, Fridays, probably tomorrow, we can be hosting some multiplayer battles. So if you're interested in playing with us, feel free to join us tomorrow. And also, if you guys just want to talk or have questions or anything like that, you're more than welcome to come into the Discord and meet some friends. And yeah, we're always out and about, so we would love to have you guys.
Yeah, definitely. And the links of the Discords are all there it's all on this channel, and basically, if you don't know, just go onto Sudden Strike Gaming channel. You'll find the links there for the Discord and stuff, and you can join up there. And if you want to join the channel as well, do that as well. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Huh? What's going on with GGC today? He's a good friend, but he tells me to jog off. But it's fine. But I'm gonna smile. That's fine. But next time I'm gonna smile when he's doing the jumping up and down and with the barbells and stuff. So then I have my time. Then I've got my revenge watching him suffer.
You got your revenge.
Yeah, watching him suffer doing exercises. But in any case, that's his choice. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice evening. Have fun. Cheers.